Yeah, I think I've grown to like, I love acting still, but I think I've grown into like directing and
Okay.
producing, something that since I did put out my videos, that's one thing I realized that, whoa, actually, me being behind the camera, seeing the emotion coming out that camera, like something that I wrote on paper
Okay.
coming to
Coming to
life,
reality, yeah.
that just like, that's
Mind
another
blowing.
level. So definitely something that I'm doing. To be fair, I'm working on a series, a Christian series with my friend
Okay.
at the minute. So check it out.
Are we going to
Stay
have it?
tuned.
Where? Which platform are we?
So
Just
I
give us
can't
an
talk
intro.
about it. I can't
Okay.
talk about it because we're still like trying to plan and work to making sure that it goes to for the right people to see it.
Okay.
So let's pray that obviously it gets
But
out
which,
there.
can I know the platform so that when it comes out,
We don't know. Maybe Netflix. Maybe
okay.
ITV. Maybe BBC. Then
Okay.
I don't know.
That's beautiful.
So,
I wish you well.
thanks.
Cross my fingers for you.
Thanks.
Okay. So, my next question, I think you've already answered it. It could be, is there something that you do that you think it gives you, energizes you in some way? I think it's gonna be this movie directing.
Yeah, I think when I'm writing, like when I'm writing a story or when I'm writing a script, like I love doing. I can do that for hours. Obviously, sometimes it can be tiring, but I think for me, it's just. I love that. I love the process of it. I love how an idea just come into my mind and I'm able to like write it down, and I can see as I'm writing, I can see.
You can visualize it.
Yeah, people's faces, how the person is telling someone, the emotion that's going through that person, and that character doesn't even exist, but I can visualize and make it real. So that makes me feel connected to God as well, because how God think about us and then He created us and we become real. Like it makes me like God is a creative God, so for me to have that gift, I feel like a part of Him as well. So it makes me feel alive. Yeah, definitely.
That's interesting. I think anything we do, for us to be very successful, we have to first visualize it. Even the architect has to design it on a piece of paper or on a model before the building is actually built. So they see it in their minds, and then they draw it down, and then it's being produced. And anything in this world, anything at all, anything that has been ever built, this started with a thought, put on a paper or on a PC, whatever it is, and then physically it's being built. So the same with the creation as well of God. God's creation, He said, "Let there be." He knew how it was gonna be because He could see the future, and then He said it, and it came to pass. So I think it's beautiful. The fact that you are able to write that thing, and as you are writing it, you're actually visualizing it and seeing that this is how it's gonna be like. That is amazing. I think you should push forward, and who knows?
Yeah,
who knows?
Who knows?
I wish you well.
Thanks.
And yeah. So my next question is gonna be: is there a place that really represents you?
Yeah.
Some people love the mountain. They just climb to the mountain, and whatever they are feeling, when they get there, they feel alive. Is there a place in the whole world, from any continent at all, that when you go there, this particular place, you feel alive? You feel this thing represents me. It gives the best out of it.
I think my church is a place that I feel safe in. I feel like no matter the situation I'm going through, like no matter what I'm facing, I think I can go into there, and people there are just like, I can be lively in a second. Like people won't even know that I'm going through something. So I think
you find a family there.
Yeah, it's definitely a place for me, and where I feel like I'm spending time with God, because I can be so busy sometimes during the week. So for me, even going to church like Wednesday, Sundays, it's just for me just a chance to like
relaxing.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that, and also nature. I really like nature. It calms me down.
Okay.
So I think those are two places I would say.
Nature. I would advise you to go to Switzerland.
There's
a lot of nature.
Oh yeah,
mountains.
I wanna. Well, that's one of my.
So that could be a nice place that you could put in your bucket list and visit. My last question is there something that you're most grateful about in this season? Something that beside your graduation, or that you've said to me so far, is there something that you're most grateful for in this particular moment?
I think I'm grateful for people praying, like the people that are praying for me, the meaning, because boy, when I tell you like the strength that comes with, you know, saints coming together and praying for you, lifting you up in prayer, so important, because sometimes you can be really weary or you can be down and stuff like that. So having knowing that there's people out there that genuinely care for me and pray for me, I think this is what I can think about now. I'm most grateful for, and just to be able to be alive today, because obviously few years back I probably wouldn't be here, but thank God like I'm here. So yeah, that life and just the people that pray for me.
When you say people that pray for you, is it still connected to your church? Or do you mean, I don't know, friends or?
No, because there might be people, definitely my church, but also there might be people that I don't know that are praying for me. So anyone that is in the secret place praying for me,
you.
I'm just grateful like for that. Yeah.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, so we move to the last section, which is spirituality, and I think this, in everything there is a form of spirituality. And so I think it's something that needs to be tackled. You're a Christian as well, so I think it's something that we need to. Maybe it should have been the first thing that I asked, but it's never too late. I'm still gonna ask it. So, a lot of things are happening in this world today.